Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for Violet Evergarden, the movie. It has been some time since I've recorded the show and the other movie and the special, but we are here to finish off. I believe this is the last bit of Violet Evergarden content that is going to be coming out. I have heard it wraps up Violet's story. It's really all I know about it. Uh, and I don't even know how much it does that. I don't know what to extent. That's literally like the words I heard is that it wraps up her story. So, if you guys happen to be new to the channel, in case you don't know how I format my videos, I do timer-based videos, which means that you guys need to have the footage yourself. I'm watching it on Netflix, so you guys might be as well, and you guys have to sync up to a countdown. I'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown for you, and you guys start it and sync up right with me. So it looks like it's a long one. I have it pulled up in front of me and it says 2 hours 20 minutes. Usually there is a like 10 minutes of credits or something towards the end, so it might only be like around 2 hours ish, maybe a little bit longer than that, but that's still a long movie, which is impressive. So make sure, if you guys want to, I mean, you guys have the ability to pause, I don't, but make sure you have some water with you. I have a couple bottles just in case. And I actually have some snacks with me. I usually try not to eat in my videos the best I can, but I have these little granola bars that I will try to, I might eat during the video just in case I get hungry. I have them ready because it's a long one. So yeah. As for Violet Evergarden, I absolutely loved everything I've seen from it so far. The movie, the show, everything was fantastic. It's a beautiful show. Like, even the show itself was like movie quality art and animation and everything. The stories were just amazing. Like, I just went back and rewatched as much of it as I could before this time where I planned on recording this video, and I managed to fit 10 episodes in, so I missed the last 3, although I did jump back to the last episode and check that out just like towards the ending just to kind of refresh myself on how it ended and everything. So hopefully I have a lot of things refreshed in my mind and everything, and I made it to episode 10, which is the super emotional one that once again broke me. Sometimes even on a second watch, even though I knew it was coming, it affects me even more sometimes because I know it's coming. So that episode destroyed me again earlier today, and then I took a little bit of a break, took a bit of a nap, and then woke up, and here I am. So I have a lot of things refreshed in my mind. I'm really looking forward to, I don't know what this movie is going to address. The last movie was kind of its own story. As far as I remember, I didn't get to rewatch that, but as far as I remember, it didn't really get into Violet's story at all. It was mainly about the story of the characters in the movie. So if this one is getting into Violet's story, I'm pretty interested because I feel like there's still some things about Violet that we don't know regarding her past. That's a mystery. I don't know if we're ever going to get any answers on that. We might not, and it's not a big deal. I won't be upset. But I'm just excited for whatever we get. This show's amazing. This movie's probably going to make me cry, so, you know, be excited for that, I guess, you sadist. I'm just kidding. But, uh, but yeah, let's get started, shall we? Enough talking. All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. You might see me looking down every now and then. I will be writing down. I have a little tablet in front of me. Things here and there that I feel I want to talk about after, because especially with a 2-hour movie, there's probably going to be some things in the like especially in the beginning that I might forget to talk about, so I like to jot some things down here and there. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Probably writing. All right. Very quiet start. Hmm. I wonder if they're gonna recap any of Violet's story. Ooh, sincerely. Hmm. Interesting beginning. Now, Violet walked up to a house at the end and seemed like she knew the person. I don't. I had my wild speculation when I watched the show of like, what if it's Gilbert? But I think that'd be really stupid, and I don't like the idea. But I just had to throw it out there. It was like a wild, crazy idea, but I definitely don't think it was. I wonder if the movie will address that. Oh my god, I just pulled out like 10 eyelashes. Jesus, it was like bugging my eye. Such a quiet start. Who is this? Hmm. Daisy. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, is that referring to a episode? Yeah, they talked about this in the movie. I mean, in the show too. Is this a time skip? They're talking. Ah, so phones exist. Interesting. Huh, so this. Damn. So are we gonna flash back again? Because what about Violet? Violet would be extremely old at this point, wouldn't she? If even alive? Hmm. Hmm. Seems like they have a difficult family dynamic that we'll probably learn about. Yep. I mean, I knew it, but it definitely is referring to episode 10. I literally just watched this episode. Oh. Oh man. They're gonna get me emotional right off the get-go, aren't they? Of course they make a movie that references the most emotional episode. Oh man. I wonder how many years it's been. Yep. So the grandma is Anne, the great grandmother is Anne's mother, right? Which means the mother here is Anne's daughter, and then this is the daughter of. Oh. Violet Evergarden. Oh no! Hey, the show started with a letter blowing away. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, hit us, Kyoto Annie, with the beauty. Yep. Oh, look at this. Oh, so pretty. Yep. She quit when she turned 18. Interesting. Huh. No news after that. Her name, Violet Evergarden. So are we gonna see? I can't imagine the movie not having Violet in it, so I imagine we're flashing back to it. But it's interesting that we started with this. Oh. Okay. Yep. This was in the show. kind of catching the viewers up on a little bit of the story of Violet, in case you haven't seen the show. I know a lot of movies do that. When a movie comes out about a show, they kind of recap it a little bit. This seems. Do I remember this part? I don't think I do. Hmm. Was she the OVA character? Hmm. So, some kind of ceremony to the sea. Oh, the pretty brooch. Hey. True. Iris trying to make it big as usual. Oh, Mayor. My eyes are bugging me a little bit right now. I apologize, guys. I don't know what's going on. Yep. Okay. Festival Thanksgiving. Right. Oh, got to see them together a bit. That's cool. Violet. Yeah, those lives have haunted her. Oh, Violet. Just take the compliment. I'm just kidding. I get where she's coming from. I'm gonna try to wipe down my glasses a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my eyes. I don't know if it's like a smudge being weird on my glasses, but like, hey, Erica. So it does seem like they look a little different. So, oh, nice. Oh, cool. So she became a playwright, or at least learning to be one. Cool. Poor Benedict, always just wanting to eat with people. Nice. Wrote her own script. If you guys ever have that feeling when you look at something bright and there's like lingering like effects in your vision afterwards, that's like almost what I feel like, but I haven't really looked at anything bright. Like I have bright lights on me, but I haven't even looked at them. And it's like it's almost making it hard to read the subtitles. I don't know what's going on. I apologize if I miss some stuff in the subtitles, because maybe I should just take some ibuprofen. Maybe it's like a minor migraine kind of thing. I'll do that real fast. Ah, they're so pretty. His arms are crazy. Yeah. It's interesting. So far, this movie has. Jeez. I remember that part, though. Just saw it today. um, it's crazy because so far it started off with that, uh, with Daisy, and that whole bit. And now it's flashed back to the characters kind of reuniting seemingly after a little bit of time apart for some of them. But I still don't know like what the movie is going to be about, and we're 25 minutes in. It's interesting. I guess we're more like 20 minutes in because I talked for a bit before. Oh, man. Hmm. Is she gonna write another letter or report? Yep. I love you. Yep. Really shows her growth, the way she's writing this letter versus it just being like a report, you know? Like she used to try to do. It was more of an actual letter, you know? I think that's the same girl we saw in the show. Both of them. The ones that turned down Benedict. I think that was his name. I don't know that I've known her last name. Oh. Ooh. Oh. People keep calling for Violet. Did she make up that date too? Yep. It's gotta be rough, you know? Trying to do the same thing alongside people that get a lot more requests than you. I can understand that. This is the eye that's bugging me the most, I think. I don't know what the hell's going on. Tennis. Hmm. Okay, so this is a yeah, so you can see the lights. They didn't I don't know that they had street lights before, right? Radio tower. Yeah. So this is around the time when the telephone was invented for them. Hmm. Could that be why Violet left when she was 18? Okay. What are you up to this weekend, Violet? Just the animation on the ball and everything. Oh. Wow, so she really is famous at this point, isn't she? Jeez. Maybe Gilbert's grave, bringing a flower to it. Oh, Dietfried, however you say it, bringing flowers as well. Oh, for their mother, or his mother anyway. Hmm. I don't think she could ever do that. Yeah. So not as much of an asshole anymore. I know that she like helped out and I feel like his opinion slightly changed of her towards the end of the show. Even though I'm sure there's still some grievances there, he just doesn't express it as much. Hmm, interesting. Who was that with the kids? Was it Dietfried? I mean, it looked like it was either him or Gilbert, but I can't imagine it was Gilbert. 'Cause, I mean, Gilbert should be dead. Hmm. It's her day off. Leave her alone. But of course she will go. Okay, so I was thinking it might have been like the same scene from the end of the show where she arrives at that house and opens the door with that smile, but no, it's definitely a different place. Aww, is it a sick kid? I don't know why I question the phone being invented when they were talking about that when she literally answered the phone like 2 seconds earlier. I'm just so used to like phones existing that I didn't think anything of it. I realized that when she answered the phone for this kid. Oh, stupid me. Hide. Oh, she's under the bed. She's gonna get her outfit dirty. Hmm. Is this gonna be a sick kid writing a letter for his parents? Maybe. Oh. Oh. Oh no. 3 surgeries. Uh oh. Oh. Damn. I know, like, part of it is him trying to get them to leave because Violet is waiting underneath the bed, you know? Um, but I also think it's one of those things that when you have some kind of illness, you you sometimes act out. Yeah. Ah, crap. Damn. She's done it before. Yep. The 50 letters, or the, yeah, 50 letters. Yeah. Oh, as many as it'll pay for. God. It's not a lot. Damn. That's right, 20 characters, not even. Oh. Come on, Violet. It's your day off. Do it for free, man. Oh, Violet. Yes, Violet. Hmm. I wonder if it really is a thing. I don't know, because she pulled out that paper and I can't read what's on it, so I don't know if she's making that up to appease him and just pulling out a form to try and prove her lie. Oh, they're so beautiful. Aw. Nice. Uh. Oh. This is Gilbert, right? But it's... Is it flashback Gilbert? It must be, right? Damn it, what is going on there? Hmm. What's he showing up here for? Return the ribbon? Oh, she's back. We don't get to see the letters? I'm sure we do, right? Jeez, Violet, calm down. Jeez. Benedict's face. My God. So she's coming back from writing that kid's letter, then I'm guessing. Get rid of the boat. Oh. She's so excited. Oh, man. Oh, man. Good old Violet. She still talks the same way, even after she's. Yep. I was gonna say, that's the same. It looked like the same kind of meal. She's using her hands better. That little comparison. I'm pretty sure he's eating the same thing that she was eating back then, too, isn't he? Aw, is your the doggy with the puppies. I don't know. I have genuine feelings from Dietfried. Like it's true he did those things, but it feels like he's being genuine this time with his, at least the way his facial expressions are, you know? Hmm. Nice boat. The hat is wearing with the boy. I'm pretty sure it is a flashback. Oh, then was the letter thing Dietfried we were seeing that? No, because he had the cut on his face just like Gilbert did. I don't know. I'm sure the story will tell us as we watch. Hmm. Oh, maybe I missaw. Maybe I. That's a voice. Very commanding, powerful voice actor for him. Hmm. Interesting. Damn. So did Dietfried not want to join the military? Interesting. Wow. Yeah. He always saw her as a tool. So good to see a smile on Violet. Oh, geez. Hmm. I like how he says that while catching her by the arms that she lost, yet you know that he's not talking about the arms that she lost when he says that. Yeah. Okay, we're back to this. Oh. Interesting. Close up on the ribbon. I'm guessing that's what she heard about Gilbert and Dietfried. Interesting. So, hmm, yeah, interesting. So was the stuff with Dietfried bringing the ribbon back and everything before all of this? A little bit confused on the timeline as to this because I felt like the zoom in on the ribbon is referencing that she already had this talk going to the boat and everything. But I thought she was like coming home from that after, you know? The show's so beautiful. Just the her grabbing that letter, his hands. Oh, Violet. Yeah. Damn. I feel so bad for this kid. Oh, one more? I think I'm. think I might have missed that. Who was Lucas? Shit, I apologize, guys. She'd want to say it back, right? I love you too, maybe? Hmm. Friends, then? Oh. Damn. Yeah. I might have missed the conversation before, but they gave me the context there where it must have been a childhood friend. I whatever line it was, I apologize for missing it. Oh shit. Ah, damn, guys. That always sucks to see that happen to a kid, you know? Who's this little guy? Oh, that's Lucas, isn't it? Maybe? Gave him the motivation. Hmm. Well, nerve of him to say that, huh? Yeah. The guy who treated her like a tool. Is it Gilbert's handwriting? I'm so confused, guys. It was a recent letter from an island that used to be occupied by the people they went to war with, right? Where is that where we might have seen Gilbert talking to that kid who wanted a letter written? Oh, don't give her hope. Don't give her hope. Uh, oh. Whew, I was like holding my breath for part of that. God, I don't want. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he might have gone to her a little too soon, giving her false hope could just reignite a lot of the feelings that maybe she was, starting to get over a bit of. Hmm. Did she stop when she was 18 because he's alive? I don't know. I almost feel like I almost even though I want Violet to be happy and I want her to be with Gilbert again, I almost don't want Gilbert to be alive because I feel like his death is what sent Violet on this journey, and I feel like if he's still alive, it won't mean as much, but I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I don't know how I feel about it because I do want like for Violet I'd love her to be happy and live with him. But we're back in this time, huh? Hmm. Interesting. My eye's not bugging me anymore. Either the ibuprofen helped or when I rubbed it. It was like right after I rubbed it earlier. Oh, interesting. It's a memorial building now, seemingly. It's like a museum now. Yep. Oh, look at them all. That's not going to be Violet, is it? Oh, a receptionist. Oh, is she one of those two girls? The we saw like two receptionists taking money at the beginning of the episode. I mean, the beginning of the movie. Apologies. Was she one of them? Oh, that's nice if it is. I was like, it's not gonna be Violet or something, like just hanging out here, is it? Descartes again. Eye patch. He's alive. All right. Okay. I mean, that's a major cop out if that's not actually him, right? Showing us someone with an eye patch, same original cut and he or scar, and he has other scars too. Interesting. So he's living on this island. So why, if he's alive, looks like he's missing an arm too. Why hasn't he gone back? Um. Oh, Violet Evergarden. He knows that name. So he's in former enemy territory. They formed like peace now, right? Oh, teaching another kid. Interesting. So if he's alive, why hasn't he tried to contact them at all? Interesting. Oh my god, that water looks so good. Holy shit. Look at that. Oh my god. That's amazing. Look at that island. That car seems like it's seen better days. So this is the address. She's so eager. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why he didn't come back, right? Damn. She was also a Leiden soldier. She's gonna stand there and wait. Take a look around. All right, I'll stand here. Doggy. I could have added that little detail in, you know. Happens a lot when you enter a yard, a dog will start barking. Oh man, you can just see kind of like the turmoil, the anxiety in her face, you know, with that deep exhale. So he's a teacher, he teaches a lot of kids, not just that one, seemingly. Oh. Bug. Friggin' kids. I thought they were gonna somehow like. I thought they were gonna somehow like realize he was like a Leiden soldier or something, but I mean, how would they? Just me being crazy. She's not gonna be scared of it. Just like her arm. Oh, it is him. She knows now. Oh. I wonder if she's gonna choose not to see him because he like has this life here. Oh, that smile. Yeah. Damn. Just that smile got me a little bit, you know? Recognizes the voice. Oh my god, that camera work. Like he's falling when he heard it. Kind of feel, it's the feel I got from that shot. It's dark. I guess he's wrapping up for the day. Wow. Does not seem as happy. Gilbert. Hmm. Not a very big change of his name, but recognize the handwriting. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wow. Damn. Damn. Self-pity, huh? That's why? For what he's done? Damn. Violet's not gonna take this well. Damn. Jeez. It's another battle that he was with her. Damn. Yeah, I mean that's ah God, so complicated. Well, she knows he's alive now. Oh, oh, Violet. Oh, Violet, Violet, Violet. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Ah, man. That he doesn't want to. Damn. It's like we have all this context of Violet's side, right? So it makes it so hard to see Gilbert act this way. It almost kind of makes me upset, even though like I kind of understand where he's coming from because he was kind of forced to use her as a tool. Is he gonna have like snuck out or something? Is he not gonna be there? Hmm. Interesting. Making like a pulley kind of system to move some of the harvest. He's not in here anymore. Man, he got out of there quick. Kid said he runs fast. It's not funny. Oh. But yeah, like I understand Gilbert's side of why he doesn't want to see her, but like I said, we know all of Violet's context and struggle and everything. Very good questions. Come on. Focusing on the different arms for those. Yeah. Damn. Man, I don't know. Ah. Ah. Damn. That voice acting. That was very intense. Baka. Whew. Definitely frustrates me. Like I understand his side of the story, but I just don't agree with it. Like she's clearly here. She clearly doesn't hate you for what he did, or else she wouldn't be here, you know? Like I mean the thing is that he hates himself. It's not about her hating him for what he did. It's about him hating himself for what he did, you know? Oh nice. Oh my god. She was so like pale and just out of it in that shot, I felt like. What is this from? Using Morse code? Oh no. Oh, Eurus. Is she gonna go back now? So she can honor that agreement, maybe? Oh, Violet. Yeah. Damn. They keep doing that first person perspective and it's so good. The one to Lucas, maybe? Is that the one she's talking about? 3 days. Damn. Oh, sending Iris instead? Jeez. Okay. Both of them running in heels. Is he still. Oh, it's not the one that he wanted to see. Oh, look at him. Yeah. Oh, man, it's hard seeing a kid like that. Man, he can't even talk, huh? They're bringing Lucas there. That was that kid, huh? Connecting them through the phones. The thing that Iris was saying was gonna end their careers is something that she's gonna realize is about to help. Oh. Oh, guys. Oh. What a good kid. Yep. Yep. Oh. Damn. Oh, guys, that was rough. That got me. But they were able to talk, though. Yep. That's good. Oh. I'm gonna cry again. Oh. 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 God, that was rough. But beautiful once again. Violet Evergarden got me. This show's amazing. Well, movie, show, whatever. Oh, all of it. Damn. Hmm. So she's gonna go back. I mean, oh. Oh, Violet, you're such a good kid. Jeez. Then they're gonna show me something so beautiful after everything else that was just beautiful. Oh, man. Hmm. I was just curious. The kids almost looked a little older, but never mind. I thought maybe there was like a time skip to when they were a little older or something. I don't know why I keep thinking about time skips. This is the pulley system he was working on to more easily move the harvest up the mountain. Nice. That's awesome. The old man. Hmm. pretty amazing. She write a letter to him? Nice. Kid just like throws it away somewhere. That'd be terrible. Ah. Hmm. Oh, wise old men. You know, he knows, right? Ah, Gilbert. Hmm. One last visit from Hodgins. Oh, wait. It's his brother. You know. Damn. To hear that from him, too. Yeah. Delivering the letter down on the thing that he created. All right. What does it say? Do we get to do we get to hear it? We must, right? Yeah. Yep. You did a lot more for her than just bring her into war, Gilbert. Yeah. That's what led her through all of this, right? Oh, she said it. Is he gonna run after her, maybe? Or is this after she's already gone? It's like the only thing I get a little confused of is did the brother come with her with her, or and then just show up after? Or did he come later when he heard that he was alive? It's the ending song from the show though. Yeah. Damn. Between like towards the end of the show and then this movie, they really have redeemed the brother, haven't they? Okay, so it must be all the same time. He's running to the boat now, right? The kid said he ran fast. They're already so far away. She's just gonna get a little glimpse of them, maybe. Yeah, they're already so far out. It's gonna be one of those anime things where they can still see each other even from so far away. Of course, the anime thing where, of course, she can hear him. Oh my god, she jumped! Holy shit! I I friggin' thought to myself, I was like, can you imagine if she just jumped off the boat? But I didn't say it because I thought it was such a stupid thing. Oh my god. She swam all the way into shore too? We didn't even see that part. They seem so far away. Maybe they weren't as far as I thought. I don't know. It's anime. It doesn't matter how far they were. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at the water. I think she's exactly the man. Oh, just the head shaking. It's like both sad because she doesn't even like have the words, but also kind of adorable in a way. God, the animation throughout this whole movie, like the emotions on the face, with like the lip quivering and everything, has been so good. Look at that shot too. Yeah, say it back. Yeah, come on. Oh, okay. I was really worried they were gonna just have them go their separate ways. Ah, oh, man. She can't even get the words out. Oh. Oh. Such like a I feel like it's such a real scene with how hard it is for her. God, that's beautiful too. Jesus Christ. But with like how hard it is for her to get this emotion out, you know? It's her, whole life, her whole journey. Damn. Didn't hit me as hard as Eurus, mainly because that was sad. This is like a happy, like, so I guess this is probably why at 18 she, oh yep, recalling back to the first episode with the letter blown away. Probably why she stopped at 18 is because she lives here now. So I wonder if we're gonna see Daisy come to this island because she saw like the stamp, and if she's gonna come here and see like Violet and Gilbert like old together on this island. I don't know. I don't know how many years it's been. Fireworks. So this is after then. Nice. Her little play. They're all together. Violet isn't there because she probably stayed, right? Oh, wow. Look at those. Jeez. I don't even know what they're celebrating, but it's beautiful. So why not? I probably missed some kind of context clue. Oh, damn. Did he? Oh, Hodgins. Did he try to, like, turn and talk to Violet and she wasn't there? He's just so used to having her around. Alright. Damn. Snow? Okay, we're back to this. I knew we had to tie into this. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. So she took over the postal here. Hmm. This girl got so intrigued by Violet that she just went on her own little journey, huh? Damn. It's too bad. This show makes me want to write letters. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Nice. Used to be. So she's no longer around. That makes sense. Violet. Yeah. That was adorable. I don't know why. Like, that was so random. Like, why did he do the thumbs up? Just, but okay. Nice. Oh. Ah, I love you. Nice little ending. This is just like the beginning, right? This little road that we followed up. Oh, but now Violet is walking down it. Hmm. Interesting. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. Like, tying the beginning to the ending of her walking on that. But, great movie. I'm guessing that's the end? Seemingly? Credits? Maybe? I hear music. Oh, the music is so good in this show, though. In the movie, the show, everything, you know? I keep saying show because I've been watching the show as well, and I mean the show as well, you know? What's going on? I'm just sitting on a black screen. Okay, there's the credits. Well, that was a good movie. A little bit of gripes with understanding where Gilbert's coming from, but not like it's just it took so much for Violet to come like to grow these understand these emotions, you know, and to be able to express them in a way, and then she comes here only to get like rejected by the one person in the world she wants to see most, you know. Obviously in the end we know it worked out, um but it was just it was hard for me as a person who, you know, has loved to see Violet's growth to see her be, you know, even just putting up that, you know, because in a way it was a tough front where she was like, you know, it's fine, I'm just gonna leave, you know, like and not see him. Um like in her saying that like I got to hear his voice, so that's fine, you know. It was like it was a nice gesture and everything, but it did feel like she was putting up a front, you know? And and I don't know. It was just it was hard for me to like feel bad for Gilbert because I felt more anger towards I was like I felt more like Hodgins where I was like, you idiot, like go see her. God. But but yeah. Damn. So is there gonna be anything I guess I can check, right? There is like one thing after the credits, so I guess I'll just continue with the discussion it looks like it's just an image. I used like a. I'm still watching. Don't worry, it's still the same time. But I use the, when you mouse over the bar on Netflix, you can see like a little tiny preview pop up, and it looked like just like a little image. But we'll just continue the discussion. That will just mean not as much to talk about after. But yeah, so I guess starting from the beginning, right? Like we started with Daisy, who is the granddaughter of Anne, right? And that was a really cool tie in because I mean I think that was a, I guess I don't know, I haven't really looked up like what episodes people like the best, but I loved episode 10. Episode 10 was phenomenal, It was emotional, like between like sad but still like really cool with the whole like 50 letters, like a brilliant idea, and bringing that character back to, or bringing like the granddaughter of that character back as someone who is kind of, where dolls are a thing of the past and people aren't sending letters as much because the phone has been invented, to have her kind of see these letters that meant so much to her grandmother and go on this journey to learn more about Violet and kind of walk in Violet's footsteps a little bit, to then be inspired to write a letter of her own to her family because, they were having their problems and she was having a hard time expressing herself in person. So she sent this letter. It was really cool. But I absolutely love that part. I guess it wouldn't be realistic for Violet to still be alive, right? I don't think. If I guess if Anne was the grandmother, depending on when the grandmother died, it I guess it could have been possible for Violet to still be alive, right? Like maybe. I guess we also don't know when the grandmother passed away. The grandmother could have passed away when Daisy was young, so yeah, it's really hard to say because Anne was a lot younger than Anne was a lot younger uh than Violet was at the time, you know. So if we say that, can I like write this down because sometimes it's hard to like collect my thoughts. So if we say that Anne had her kid, which would have been the mother, right, of Daisy at 20. Uh, she was only, she had her like eighth birthday after her. Yeah, it'd be so hard to like pinpoint the exact age, right? Because that would be if say she had her kid when she was 20. Because I think that's around the time in the letter that it showed her reading in the kid, you know? So if we say that's 12 years later and we assume Violet was, sorry, just trying to like think this through. If Violet was 14, oh, okay, so this is what was at the end. Pinky promise with Gilbert. Oh, nice. All right. That is officially it, right? Yep. That is. So, that is the end of the Violet Evergarden movie. Great movie. Awesome. Let's continue with what I was trying to figure out before. Bear with me, guys. I'm just kind of curious, like, about this. So if we assume if we assume Anne had her kid at 20, that would have put Violet at roughly 26 years old, right? I think. And then Anne had if Anne's kid had Daisy when she was 20, we obviously don't know. That would have put Violet at 46 when Daisy was born, right? Which I guess could mean that if we assume that Daisy is in her like late teens, maybe early 20s, that means that Violet could be 66 at this time, right? That's obviously a lot of like assumptions, right? I might have done that math wrong, but this was a time in the past. Violet had already been through war, lost her arms. We don't know what kind of like problems that could have as she gets older. And obviously life expectancy as we progress through the ages has gone up. So since this is a time where they were like, you know, just getting telephones and stuff, the life expectancy of like reaching 66 might not have been super great. So, but sorry, I just kind of wanted to like, I wanted to that whole movie, but you guys just saw how long it took my thought process to try to figure out how old Violet would have been, you know? That I didn't want to do it during the movie and like miss some important scenes because I'm so distracted sitting here trying to figure out ages. You know, that's one of the things that I really have a problem with is like generational things and that stuff is like trying to figure out what age someone would be like based off like going down generations on like an average. I'm not good at figuring that out. You know, it's not something that I think about and try to figure out regularly. So either way, Violet was not alive, seemingly. The way that the post guy talked about her, saying that there was a doll that used to live here, you know. But yeah, that was a really cool story too, where you know she moved to this island, she took over the postal company here, which is really cool considering her line of work before, and lived here happily with Gilbert until and I also wondered if we could have seen like a kid from them or something, but but it didn't seem like it, unless like that freaking postman was their kid and I just like he did have the pin. Could it have been like he didn't say like my mom though, right? Like you'd think he would have, I imagine. Uh, I kind of want to see that guy again. Just he gives like a thumbs up. Hmm. Yeah, so this stamp was issued by the CH Postal Company Memorial Foundation and is only sold on this island. This island holds the record for the most letters sent each year per person, which is really cool. I like that little fact too. A long time ago, it used to be a job done by women called dolls. Right. There's a popular doll who lived on this island and who everyone loved. Okay. Yeah, so um just it's just kind of curious, because he probably could be if Violet had a kid that could be, it's a pet theory of mine, I guess, that I'm going to go with because of like the longing look he gave. If you watch that scene again, he like looks off like he's thinking about his parents, and he has the same pin that she had, um and everything. So and like the thumbs up is the same kind of thumbs up gesture that Violet did earlier in the movie, so uh it's, I mean, I guess they don't say, right? Like, but it's kind of just me making a wild assumption, you know? He has like blonde-ish hair, you know, it could be, you know, her, like he inherited her hair, you know? But anyway, enough about that because who knows if that's the case or not. Let me know what you guys think of that. If I'm crazy and just making shit up, you know? But because it kind of dawned on me because when I was watching, I was like, that like at that ending scene where she came to this island, I was like, is she gonna see like an old Violet? And I was like, oh, that'd be like really heartfelt, you know. And then I was like, you know, she kind of came here and she got a little bit of the story, but she didn't really. I felt like there wasn't any like as much like fanfare to it, you know? Like when he said his thing about like there was a doll that used to live here that everyone loved, I was like, okay, well she's no longer here then. And um and I was like, well maybe we'll see a kid, but then it kind of just went to Daisy, you know, going and being inspired to write a letter and all that. But yeah, interesting. I'm curious. The whole, I guess we can get into the whole Eurus stuff, which was kind of a side, a little side story they gave the movie, you know, but it was something where just seeing this young kid, you know, going through what he's going through, it's always hard for me. Like if it was an older person, I would probably get emotional, but maybe not as much so because you know an older person got a chance to live their life, you know, hopefully to the fullest, you know, or the best that they could have and they're dying at an older age, you know. But whenever I see a kid die, all I can think about is, you know, how much time they still had ahead of them and you know, it gives me, you know, flashbacks to Your Lie in April and everything, you know, where it's unfortunate to see someone's life cut short when they have so much potential and so much in them to give the world, you know. And that's the kind of thing that really hit me hard. And even though we didn't get a lot with his character, even just seeing him in the bed like so withered and it's so hard for him to speak and get the words out that he wants to say, you know. um it was painful to watch, you know. And it didn't even take much for me, you know, like we saw him talk a little bit with Violet and that's all it took for me to be, you know, connected to this poor kid who, you know, knew he was on his way out. He had 3 surgeries within a year, you know, or 3 surgeries and stuck in the hospital for a year, you know. Damn. But the whole kid discount thing from Violet was nice. I don't know if she just made it up or if it was, you know, a legitimate thing. Um but I almost hope she did make it up because I felt like that would be more impactful because if it is something where like, oh, in extreme circumstances we just do letters for free or for, you know, super cheap, then I feel like it would lessen it a little bit than if Violet was like, you know, just decided that on her day off she came to see this kid. He didn't have enough money and she decided to do the letters for him anyway, you know. Um but either way I think it was a very beautiful thing, you know. But oh man, I was friggin' sad though, like with the even the little brother like got me because like unfortunately like Sion was his name, I think it's how you say it. uh he didn't like, especially earlier on when they first visited, and he was kind of like shooing them away, partially because Violet was in the room, but also I mentioned it a little bit during the reaction. But when you have a, especially a kid, you know, who is kids already have a hard time with their emotions and everything, but he knows he's dying. He knows he doesn't have a lot of time left, and sometimes that can be that can be expressed in an ugly way, and you can hurt the people around you even if you don't mean to or want to do that, just because you're angry at the world because of the situation that you're in. And I feel like that was a little bit of that coming out with how he was speaking to his little brother. But then, what really got me was when the little brother uh was getting the letter, and it made him happy, but that like the young kid just doesn't understand what is happening in that moment, like that is like I don't think the kid fully understood that his brother was gone in that moment. And I think that made it like really sad but also beautiful at the same time, of him like reading that letter and being like, I'm happy. And like, mom and dad, are you happy? And like the mom and dad in that moment, their son just died, and I mean, they're obviously going to agree with them. And they're obviously a little bit, the letter probably did make them, happy in a way, but they're also hurting. So it was a rough scene. But the whole Lucas bit too, with Lucas coming to the hospital multiple times to see to try to see him, even though he said not to come, and said like, oh, I got to see you through the window a couple times. That was the kid that we saw outside the gate when Violet was leaving. And in the I love the fact that I love how caring a lot of the people in the show are. Like, Violet's away, so they get Benedict, I think Benedict was his name, right? And Iris to go and deliver the letters for them, and go there, and they got there while he was still alive and tried to write the letter and couldn't, so they go get a phone for him, and they like rushed out. They were speeding down the road, and like when they went to go get the phone, you saw them like yelling at people and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if like they were because phones are just starting, so it can't be like a super common thing for phones to exist. So it's not like everybody in their household has a phone at this point, I don't think. Um, so I think like part of what they were arguing about in that, because it was like a silent shot of them just like, going up to that dude at like the door and like shaking him. I think what it might have been was like they were trying to get the guy to let him use the phone. And like doing whatever they can to as quickly as they can to convince them to let them use the phone. That's my interpretation of it anyway. But I'm so glad they did. And I love the fact that Iris was one of the ones that was getting the phone and using the phone, and even afterward mentioned something, because you know a lot of the times there'll be shows that do commentary on like how newer technology destroys older technology, with like phones replacing letters in regards to this show. And I've seen other shows where they do it and they make it seem like the new technology is just pure, not evil, but like purely a bad thing. Like, kind of like the older people, like when they say, like, oh, you kids these days are all just like sunk in your phones and all that. Like, a similar thing to that. But I like how in this movie they decided to go with, like, yes, like we see the phones are destroying the industry which these characters are working in, so they have like these hostile feelings to them, but they also find a way to use these phones to do something beautiful, and even the characters can't help but respect that. So I thought that was like a really cool aspect. But yeah, I really like that part of like Iris's character, especially because she was like, Iris rubbed me a little bit the wrong way. Obviously, like I can understand her jealousy though. Like, it's her dream to be a doll and to be a popular one. And it seems like even at this point, this seems like a year or two after the show, I think, ends. And she still isn't, wildly popular. And now it's getting to the point where these phones are coming out and the industry is starting to decline. And now she might not ever be, popular in the way that she wishes she could be. Um, so it's just I can kind of understand where she's coming from, but when she answered the phone and she was giving that guy a hard time, saying like, "Well, she's like Violet's all booked out, so I can help you," and then the person just wanted to make an appointment instead and didn't want Iris's help because Violet is so famous and they want the famous person to write the letter, and it really upset Iris. So like in a way, like that pettiness got to me a tiny bit, but then like they came in with later in the episode where I really respect Iris for what she did. She didn't let her bias to the phones coming out stop her from doing whatever she can to help this little kid talk to his friend one last time. Oh man. But I mean, really, the last thing I don't think I've really talked about for the most part is Dietfried, right? Like they really, I don't exactly remember. I like I said in the beginning, I didn't get to finish my rewatch of the show. I know towards the end of the show, I remember the episode where like the train gets like hijacked and Violet's there and so is Dietfried, and I know that like Dietfried kind and Violet kind of came to a little bit of an understanding, but he was still like antagonistic, but like maybe not as much towards the end of that incident, and everything. Um, so he wasn't like fully redeemed and everything, but in this movie, and I don't remember if he like showed up at all during the other movie or anything, but they did a very good job of like redeeming his character a lot. Like we learned, that Dietfried didn't want to follow in his father's footsteps, and because of his negligence of that, Gilbert had to be the one to try and do it. But obviously, it seems like Dietfried at some point went into the military anyway. Maybe out of a sense of obligation and all that. But even like going to Violet and giving her the opportunity to go to the boat and get some of Gilbert's things and returning the ribbon and everything. It all, you could see in the expressions that he was giving that it was all very heartfelt. So I do respect the show for doing that. And I mean, a lot of the times when you have like a hard ass character like that who's an asshole and antagonistic, a lot of times they do try to like flip your opinion on him. But I felt like it was a natural progression over the course of the show all the way to here, where like he still wasn't completely redeemed. He still had his moments where like I think on the boat, um, she mentioned something about understanding emotions, and he was like, "You understand emotions?" And then he was like, "Oh, sorry," and even with Hodgins, he made that comment of like, you're not her guardian, you have no right to try to like uh I don't remember what exactly how he worded it, but you know, coming from the guy who treated her like a tool and everything, obviously Hodgins got very mad, and Dietfried even apologized for saying that and said that like, this is the only way I know how to act. It's kind of like that thing where he's always been this way and he lets it slip out every now and then, but he did apologize, and sure, it was a dick thing to say, but I respect him for the apology afterwards. But yeah, and then going there and pretty much being the one to confront his brother at the very end, to confront Gilbert and get him the letter and tell him that like he's free and everything, um and that he'll be the one to follow, or to live on like his family's legacy, like he doesn't have to worry about that and everything. And in between the letter and his brother convincing Gilbert to go and run after Violet, was was very beautiful, you know. So absolutely amazing movie. I'm sure there are a few things I didn't get a chance to talk about, um, but I loved it. I mean, obviously the Eurus stuff had me in tears. The Violet stuff, I was more happy for Violet than I was sad, and it's harder for me to shed happy tears than it is for me to shed sad tears. So I didn't really tear up because I was just enjoying the fact that Gilbert decided to go back. I can't believe she jumped off the boat. I wish I would have said something because like I said during the reaction, it was just in my head, and I was just thinking like, can you imagine if she just like jumped off the boat and tried to like swim back? Like, and I was thinking like, can she swim with her arms? And then I just never said any of it because I was like, I thought it was too ridiculous. And then she did it. I wish I said it because I could have been like, holy shit, even more than I was. But as usual, this movie brought me to tears. Was beautiful. The especially the water in a lot of those shots was insane how good it looked, and the shots with Gilbert and the moonlight at the end with them standing in the water was amazing. But yeah, it was just brilliantly done. The only thing I'd change, I'd say, is maybe a little bit of the Gilbert stuff. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of drama of like, Violet wanting to see him all the time, then finally gets there and, he shoots her down without wanting to see her. Even though I understand, it's not that I don't understand where he's coming from, it's just not my favorite kind of drama, which had me a little bit frustrated throughout the movie, but I don't know if I don't know if having Gilbert being alive, I talked about it a little bit in the reaction at one point where I was saying like, if he is alive, does that devalue his last words to Violet and her journey? And I don't think it devalues the journey. She still went on that journey, and even though he is alive, so when you look back on it and maybe when you rewatch, you can think to yourself, oh well, he's still alive, Violet, so you don't have to be so sad. She still experienced that, and you know I still think that everything that happened to her was like beautiful. Well, not the stuff in the past, but I'm saying like from when she became like a doll and everything and on, trying her journey to find the words "I love you" was a beautiful journey, regardless of whether Gilbert lived or died there. But um, I was kind of shocked that they went the route with Gilbert being alive, because the more I thought about it before I started the movie, I was really thinking about it. Um, I really like didn't think they were gonna do that, but they did. So uh, I enjoyed it though. Great movie, guys. I think that's gonna be it from me. Jeez, we almost have a 3-hour video here. This is insane. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the movie. I love hearing you guys' opinions and what you thought of Violet Evergarden in general. It was an amazing experience, and I think this movie does a really good job of wrapping up everything Violet. I mean, I guess the only thing we still don't know is like the stuff from prior to when Dietfried found her. We still don't know where she came from, why she's such an amazing fighter, and stuff like that. But that's the kind of thing that, especially in that time where there's not too many records and records being destroyed through war, and there's no internet to save things and all that, where who knows where she came from, and she probably never found out, and we never will either, and it's not a big deal because it was about her journey from what happened after that, and not what came before. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. I very much appreciate it if you do. It helps support the channel and what I do here. Allows me to keep going and get closer and closer to being a partner and making money off the ads and everything, which probably wouldn't be all that much money, but it would be something. Um, But very much appreciate it. Check out my Patreon too. That's a way to directly support the channel with moolah if you so wish, while also getting some benefits like early access to some of my content. And there's also a tier for Patreon exclusives where you can see entire shows prior to them coming to YouTube. So check that out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much. Link should be popping up on the screen and in the description. That's going to be it from me, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.